here so he could get his whatever he got here. Snacks. Got his snacks. He's illegally parked, blocking a lane of traffic without his emergency lights on. He's logging in, not putting his seatbelt on, driving off 8746. It's a large suburban type vehicle, marked. APD doesn't care about the rules for themselves. They're only for the poor, for you. They're not for the cops themselves or the rich people, the elites. As I'm told, it's the rich people can be targeted also by the police if you don't have connections with the elite. So here it's not really blocked off that well, but there are two cars parked. I'm gonna show you, you can't really see it, but there's police cars parked in different formations now. They're blocking all these streets, and they put some construction vehicles, dump trucks, on the 6th Street block. Where you're coming on the 6th Street on the Red River, where they normally put the blockade, and they'll put a truck there, a police truck or a police SUV, something like that. Now they've got two giant dump trucks because of what happened in New Orleans for New Year's Eve. So that's temporary. They should have thought about security prior. Why did they have to wait for New Orleans to happen? But, you know, just shows that the cops aren't very bright, and they're reactive. The system is not very bright. It's reactive. It's not proactive. Not proactively trying to help people. They're reactively doing PR work, actually. So there's the Club ATX. Let's go over here. It's blocked off. The roads are blocked off, so you can walk in the street out here. It's a block party. It's 6th Street. That's how it is. I'll organize my monitor and all that. There we go. Check my battery levels. It says 100, good. Good. Coyote Ugly Club. Pro Police, Thin Blue Line Club. They're bouncers, call the police on people all the time. They used to have a Thin Blue Line flag. After the cops murdered people in a club, the whole block had Thin Blue Line flags. Club that got closed down. I don't even know what was here, but as you can see, there's construction, fencing, no parking, there's scaffolding. So this guy over here didn't get arrested for amplified music. He's in California. He's a little narc too. Unethical. Flamingo Cantina. Their manager is pro police. He's harassed us while filming the police. But look at these dump trucks. Look at this. This is brand new. I've never seen this before. I've been coming here for 20 years, 25 years, something. But look at this. Giant dump trucks on the front of 6th Street. It's a one-way road coming this direction. And this is something new. They just figured out how to make a blockade to keep people from running over people. And then they got these things that are supposed to stop your car. Meridian. They're pretty heavy duty. They don't move. They're all worried about people driving in here, but they're not doing anything about cops raping women, cops murdering people, none of that. And also I wanted to come over here, show you that we got some street vending out here going on. We got the smoke, I can't read it because the door's open. We got a smoke shop of some sort. They deliver. APD's over here. Been over here for a few minutes because I had to find parking. Unit number 9414. Nicely shiny waxed police SUV marked. And we've got Ricaldi, it looks like, or Johnson. Which one is it? One of those two fools. So you don't really see me on here hassling people, flirting with women, getting phone numbers, doing the whole deal. But this cop does. He's been doing it for years. Ricaldi and Johnson. And there's another one. Cameron. They all like to flirt with women out here and get phone numbers. It's just a dating club. Making $100,000 a year, getting to flirt with women, cheat on their wives. Police also have a high propensity for spousal abuse, for beating women, and they get away with it. There's no justice. They get away with it over and over and over and over again. For every case that there is justice, there's thousands where there weren't any justice, tens of thousands. So they're stalking these street vendors with their lights on, not good for business, trying to sell some THCA, legal cannabis that's watered down. That doesn't even get you, there's no euphoria, let's put it that way. It's unregulated for the most part, so I wouldn't if I was you. I've mentioned THCA. I think I mentioned it yesterday when I was on live.
No justice, no peace.
What's up, man? Why's he stalking these guys? No justice, no peace. See, people know. People know. But yeah, whoever this officer is, whichever one, I can't see him that well. Can't get his badge number from here, but he's sitting on his cell phone.
I always thought that corner was
on the clock, just texting, doing whatever he wants. Because there's no accountability. The supervisors, the city, the police department, internal affairs, SIU, none of them are monitoring these cops and their body cams and what they're doing. In fact, the downtown command body-worn camera policy for APD says that downtown command DTAC, which is what these guys are part of, that they are they have to have their body cams on the whole shift. Not 24/7, but the entire shift, and they're turning them on and off, muting them. When we asked for video of police talking about police arresting, then talking about a member of the press, Jeff Zavala, they muted the F-bombs. When you can see that video online on my channel. It's not that, it's like a month old, but you can see the police saying that they didn't care if they broke the photographer's arm, saying that they were gonna fuck him up, they didn't give a fuck, like all that. They muted some of, redacted some of it, and they didn't have a good excuse for it when they were called out on it. But I've got all those videos as uncut as I can, but the police are cutting them themselves. The police are violating policy by not giving us the entire video. They're muting and turning on and off their videos, and they're not allowed to by policy. They don't follow policies, they don't follow laws, so what are they? They're criminals. That's why we follow the police around, to make sure whatever crimes they're doing are documented. Still on his cell phone there, running his vehicle, running his police lights. People are walking by. The Royal Mike Blend. It looks like it's the name of this smoke shop up here. Royal Mike Blend. There's 2 vans up here. I don't know if you can see that. One of them has holiday lights. This is the same location. They're in a Christmas that I put the, there was video of the sports cars over here with Christmas lights all over them. You might have seen it. It was a live stream. It was right in the beginning. Tried to put this towards the beginning so you could catch what's going on. Not as many Christmas lights, but last time there weren't even cops here, I don't believe. Maybe they did come and bother them once, but right now the cops are just sitting there with no good purpose. We're gonna walk the block, y'all. We're here a little early. They got barricades here where they normally don't have barricades. There's still, that's the back way in and out. You're parked in there. What's up? You're parked in there. That's the back way in and out. See some bunch of snobby rich girls everywhere. Bunch of yuppies out here. All over the place. Glad the ladies are taking care of each other. Alright. Finally have some people to grill over here. No Botox. Man, I could use a trailer like that for my street work. That's what I need. How much is a trailer like that? 500 bucks? What is this thing? They got this lift, scissor lift. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, there's some graffiti up there. They're probably getting rid of the graffiti. I don't know how. Sandblasting. There's some. How did they get the graffiti? I always wonder, how do you get graffiti way up on like highway signs on the top of a highway? Busy traffic. Like, yeah. I wouldn't be doing that. That's not my gig, but that's pretty cool. Here's the Austin Arch shelter. Not very well run. How's it going, man? Happy New Year. I don't have any, man. I'm sorry. So here's APD. Looks like we have a drunk scooter. They got a black man under arrest right there. They're coming this way. Loading them up. Black man with braids. Looks like a young Stevie Wonder being arrested at the police compound here. Loading him into the back of that SUV. Sorry, the black unmarked van. There's the license plate. 1497911. Exempt. Yeah, man, it got too drunk, I think. Drunk scooter on the road. Now we're gonna walk around. Be careful on that. Those things are dangerous. A lot of face plants. A lot of people with messed up grills at the hospitals, according to the ER nurses we've met down here. Not sure what's going on over here. How's it going, man? Cops are going to go see if they can find another victim. And there's a black man with braids in the back of that mass arrest vehicle. Oh, it does have some ghost markings. They're just not very visible. Sometimes they're blacked out. Here's the Willie and Janis Joplin mural. It's got some graffiti going on, but there's the information. It's about done by Willie Ross art. Yeah, it's been marked out here, cracked off in the fire. This building caught fire. It's abandoned. It can't be. I don't think it's structurally sound. There was a big fire. You can look at the live streams for that, or whatever video. I think it was a live stream. And just next door, oh, there used to be Mugshots bar right there. That was a good little bar. And we have a Mescal bars and whatnot.
From that one thing I know about him.
People like to come down here, imbibe. A lot of people take ride shares. Nothing illegal about that. The cops, however, have a different plan for citizens. They do. So there's no blockade. As you see, there's no blockade here, keeping people from driving through. So there's a blockade down here though, of cops, a couple of cop cars. I mean, it's not foolproof. It's just they're doing the best they can with the amount of cop logic that they have. Cops figure here's what happened at South by Southwest, I don't know, 8 years ago. The police saw someone driving into a crowd and they ran away and let people get killed. So that's what happened. So they figure they'll just shoot their way up. There it goes. Okay. We got whistles. Got whistles. Come the police horses. They're gonna bust some heads. We just got down here. Busting some heads. Alright, they de-escalated. They left some cops in the middle of the street though, so we'll just hang out. Hang out with the crowd. Hang out with the crowd.
Let's go back here.
You know, we've got these pro-cop bars behind me here with bouncers that attack filmers. Bouncers that attack the press. See if they attack me today. All you can do is find out. All you can do. You all right? They're arresting it for you. They didn't check on the lady at all. about that. They're just interested in getting collared. Like I said, they're not here to help people. They're here to hurt people. They don't really care. As long as they get a collar, as long as they get their stats. As long as they get their performance bonuses. The female officer, I think she used to be a PIO. Male officer, corporal, 2 corporals. But yeah, that was kind of blatant. I'm not sure if he bumped into her or what, but she fell. I saw her fall. He was close to her. I can't imagine he would just shove someone. That's kind of weird, but might have been collided. People are drinking, like I said, but it don't take anything. It don't take anything down here. There we go. YouTube's being a little bit more forgiving today. There's a sergeant, another corporal. A lot of ranking officers over here. I think he's saying it's an accident. Doesn't matter, cops got you. The only accident is that we funded the cops, overfunded them. Gave them too much immunity, too much authority, zero supervision, zero accountability, zero transparency. So yeah, you can bump into someone and go to jail on 6th Street. They don't care as long as you're the color that they want. From my experience, from the thousands of arrests that I've witnessed, it's brown and black people, male and female. If you're brown and or black, you're lucky to be alive in Austin. Austin's one of the most white supremacist cities in Texas outside of maybe Vidor. I'm not sure what's exactly going on here. He's not doing that well. Him on the ground. Said she was all right. She said she looked like she was okay. She didn't file any charges. The cops are just gonna do it. Here's another one of these things so you can't drive down the sidewalk supposedly. y'all got attacked?
I have 2 chances.
Yeah.
I probably didn't feel
Look,
it this time.
the cops have attacked me a lot. I wouldn't even fuck with them. They've arrested me like 20 times for filming down here. So they go to the cops. The cops come to me, harass me, threaten other people, attack other people. I could name you so many people that have been attacked for all the years I've been filming down here. Some people I don't even know, but there's so many incidents where they've attacked people that are acting as press. If you're filming the police, you're acting as press. Here comes Selacki in plain clothes, looking like he's slick. There's cops everywhere. How many skinhead cops we got out here? Little Heil Hitler from the skinhead. No doubt. No doubt. So somebody jumped on those camera guy. He was going low. I mean, it could be that they thought he was doing something overt, filming the wrong thing. But I don't know. I wasn't there. Neither were the cops. But it sucks that people think they can attack filmers. It's because the cops attack us. So they generally don't respect. Hey, what's up? They generally don't respect our rights. So why would the people? I mean, they're supposed to lead by example. So they are. When they attack us, they get us attacked. That's the deal. It's true. It's true. I've been down here for years. I would know. I would be the expert on this subject matter. So far, a couple arrests. Nobody white has been arrested. We're going to check the white count of arrestees. The white girls that get drunk and want to fight. All the white people that are immune. Not just the cops are immune to the law. Because the law was designed to keep people of color down, we're all against the law. It's all against the law. The whole thing is against the constitutional protection, is what I mean. And the rights of the free press. Hang out right here. Pizza place is closed today. What's up with that? Looks like Popham's red-headed sergeant's down here. Piece of work. It's loud, yeah, y'all. Anybody in the chat? Let's see. Nobody in the chat. Alright, I'm alone, solo cop watching. I don't recommend anybody come out here and solo cop watch. It's dangerous. It's real dangerous. But you know what? We're like seeds. They tried to bury us, but we're rising up like corn. Gotta rise up, y'all. Gotta stand up. Yeah, it's scary to be down here by yourself. Yeah, it's scary to be down here with others. Everybody's scared to be around the Austin Police Department. Except for those that want to lick their boots, who are really scared, but they feel that they have to bow to, kiss the ring, bow to authority. But the police aren't on their own. The elites are sending them. You heard Trump. He's going to give them full qualified immunity when he's president. He said he's going to give them more money for the guns and take their accountability away and all their transparency and duties. All they have to do is just go kill people, is basically what he said. That's what he said. Just go out and kill people. So we got a lot of cops at different stages. A lot of them. Oh, they got a female right there. They're grabbing that female up. They were just talking to these two women, now they're grabbing her up. Pushing those people back. Get a bigger picture here. Okay, we do have a white person here being detained. They're just talking to her and holding her. Whereas a black person, brown person, oh, he just grabbed her by the throat. That officer just grabbed her by the throat. Never mind. Forget what I said. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about tonight. The cops are trying to prove me wrong. They got their token white person that they're going to attack. And it's a female. Little female. Probably don't weigh 100 pounds. And there's Sergeant Popham overseeing the abuse. He saw an officer grab her by the throat. He sees that they're grabbing her wrist using pressure techniques. Pull her top down. Pull her top down. Good job, man. Pull her top down. They don't care.
You're not a man, bro.
For real. No female officer present. They got her top up. Shit's wrong, man. She don't weigh nothing. She ain't no
man.
She's not a criminal. Look at her. Who's she gonna hurt?
Nobody.
And the sergeant stands over there and he doesn't care. They grabbed her by the throat a minute ago.
I know.
Yeah. I didn't know if you saw that. They need to pull her top down. Popham. What's his name? Popham? Sergeant, Popham. Popham, can you have them pull her top down? Okay, good. We got a female officer coming. They're not going to pull her top down. We'll go to this angle over here. Even though it's not the best angle for watching what they're doing to her. Just give her a little decency over here. While they're petting their horses have braids. There's a female officer. Pull her top down. There you go. Thank you. Now she's going to be the one searching her and arresting her. Probably. She wants to be let go. Here comes an ambulance. I don't know for who. Get out of the road here. Ambulance cannot come through. Ambulance is stuck. So they moved the one car barricade, and then there's a second barricade that's got a person detained. So someone needs medical attention and can't get it unless it's this woman, and it doesn't look that way. It looks like there's somebody over here that needs medical attention. They can't get through because the police's half-assed plan doesn't include protecting people. It only includes, moving some cars around and arresting people. Welcome to Austin, y'all. What if this was your kid? What if this was your sister? I have 3 little sisters, by the way. This shit would not go down well for the APD if they did this to my sister. And it's not going to go well, hopefully, because y'all are watching this video. And tell the police you don't want them grabbing women's throats. Taking her to the ambulance. Oh, they're going to drag her now. She's got no knees on those fancy pants. They're gonna scratch her up. Bro, they're using wrist flexes. They got her in pain compliance. The EMS is gonna participate in the abuse. Oh, Officer Ellis here holds her purse. EMS comes up laughing. Loading her up or something. Ellis wants to block my video. Dragging her. Move too slow, Ellis. got her top up again, public. Because they're pulling her arms up, it's pulling her top up. They're putting pressure on her wrists and shoulders. She's saying, ouch. They're giving her medical care without her help. She's passed out now. They traumatized her so much she's passed out. Cops want to like, oh, we got Ruggio coming up. Not good. They got her top up again. She's unconscious again. Ruggio and them are watching some people up the street here that just passed. There, they're pulling her. She's pulling her own top down, I think. Good. She can't pull her own top down when you got her hands. That's the problem. So the cops are strapping her down against her will. EMS is not really involved. It's just APD. Let me see. Actually, nope. There's one APD and one EMS. It's really bright over here. Can't really see. They got their floods and flashes on. They're covering her up. Good. She's refusing to cover. She doesn't want this. They're forcing her against the state law, the Patient's Bill of Rights, forcing her into medical. And they don't have her under arrest. They don't have her in handcuffs. So she just got out of the restraints. She pulled her legs, skinny little legs out. She's 100 pounds. It's going to be hard to tie down a little person. Little people have advantages. She's on her cell phone. They're closing it up so no one can see what they do to her. They're about to close it up. This officer's about to close it up there. Trying to hide what they're about to do to her. This could be your daughter. Yeah, that's the level of transparency we have. They like to stand in front of you. They like to hassle young women. The first white woman that I've seen attacked in a while, a long while. Statistically, though, it's insignificant. They're sitting right on top of where the APD shot Landon Nobles 3 times in the back, murdered him, and he got away with it. Christopher Taylor has murdered Dr. Maurice Da Silva and, oh, hold it, let's see. Actually, I don't remember the officer's name, so over here. I remember the lawyers, those the same ones that defended Christopher Taylor because he murdered 2 people. There's been a lot of police murders. Here comes the EMS. Good. So these cops over here are talking shit. Who knows what they're talking about? We got Lieutenant Cleveland here, whoever the heck that is. Lieutenant, Assistant Chief, Commander, one of them, I forget. Commanders have a star, so it's either a lieutenant or assistant chief. He's got a motorcycle emblem on his patch here, so he is a motorcycle cop also, trained. Probably mostly just sits in the office, but he's down here supervising people. I'll probably end up talking to him since it's the closest thing I got to rank out here. Popham doesn't care. I mean, I'm not trying to film topless women, and yet these cops don't care if people's sanctity and respect is preserved. I mean, like that guy said, they're not real men. Real men in Texas, in the South, like Sir Popham's sitting there, I don't know, chewing gum. He likes to spit dip also. So does Ruggio. A lot of these senior officers like to violate their tobacco policies. But they don't care. They're just in it for the money. If they got a pay reduction, we'd have a lot less bad cops. But hey. There's that lady's friend. Hey, I hope your friend's okay. I got video of the cops grabbing her throat and stuff. If y'all need it for anything. Okay. Good luck. Don't let the cops do that to you. The cops might just rape her friend. APD's got a rape culture. These people don't understand what's going on. They want to go to the cops for questions and help, but like the cops don't give a shit. The cops don't give a shit. They're literally, according to the ex-assistant chief duster off, they're literally murdering people and burying them in fields around us. They've been doing it. According to city council members in town, former city council members, the cops have been corrupt for over 50 years in office. According to people I talked to today, activists that work all over, they said that the police are actually trafficking, participating in the human trafficking. The judges are actually participating in human trafficking. I believe it goes on up. We know that P. Diddy, what's his name? The other one, P. Diddy, Epstein. You know, we know everyone was involved. We know what's going on. Hey, Mama. Bye, y'all. Good night, y'all. So her friend's leaving her, not finding out what hospital. The police wouldn't tell her where she's going. She's basically kidnapped against her will, against the state Bill of Rights for patients. Patients have the right to decline care. Patients have the right to be anonymous. Patients have those rights. That's the law. What's the point of having a law if the police can't learn the law? And if the EMS is just going to do whatever APD tells them. We've got a case in Dallas that I was helping with, I'm not helping with anymore, where UT Southwest Police and Dallas Police and some other police department, they were ordering the EMS to dose people. They said dose them, and they'd give them some kind of ketamine shot or something against their will. Yeah, that's sick when the cops are acting like our doctors. Cleveland, a villa in Popham. To Cleveland. Are you a lieutenant, assistant chief, what? Lieutenant, cool. We haven't met before, have we? Okay, I'm with the press. I film, document, and publish to the news outlets. What I just witnessed here was two male officers holding a female with pain compliance jiu-jitsu techniques, using her shoulders as pain, using her wrists as pain, and not allowing her to pull her top down, and then grabbing her by the throat. And then doing that until she passed out. Until she passed out, she came back to consciousness. Is that all that copacetic? Is that all good? Is that the training? Right where you are, there was a woman who couldn't pull her top down. I asked the officers to pull it down. They couldn't because they weren't female. But by them putting their arms up like this, her tube top was going up. You know, you know what I'm talking about. They were forcing her tube top up by holding her arms up. And then one of the officers grabbed her by the throat. They took her down there, and she didn't ask for care that I could see. Patient's Bill of Rights, Texas state law. So she refused care, and they strapped her down. But before they did, she passed out from all the trauma.
So, her refusing care with EMS, that's not a police.
That's the state law, though. I mean, the police is supposed to enforce the law. In a patient's Bill of Rights, you can refuse care, right?
That's not a criminal law.
It's not a criminal law, but it's a law that you have to abide by all the laws under no one comply, right? No one comply in APD policy, which it's a big problem with no one comply. We've got officers here that like to dip. Ruggiero likes to dip in uniform. There's been no accountability for that other than the Salaki case that you might have heard about a few years ago. I had an officer, I don't remember his name, but I got it on video, a big guy, it's like 6'5", standing over here one day a few years ago, said the policy's not the law and we don't have to comply with policy at all. Well, you see how we're not even complying with the law, so it becomes a slippery slope when we're just lax and we don't run our stuff, run it like by the book. You know, especially during the holidays, there should be some care, compassion, respect, some grace from the police departments, because I was raised in Texas and I always saw that. The holidays, people, you know, you're speeding, I'll just give you a warning, it's a holiday. I don't see that this year. I see a lot more police enforcement and a lot less breaks and officer discretion than I'm accustomed to as being someone that's been in Texas his whole life. No.
I don't see that.
You're just gonna be one of those? I'm just saying, I'm actually seeing if you're one of those. Huh?
I just told you, I don't see that.
You don't see that? Well, I'm seeing it. I'm a member of the press telling you, giving you the feedback. But that's okay. I don't expect you to comment on too much. I just want to make sure that you understand that I have the right to record. Everyone has the right to record. We're not going to have any pushing or ordering of filmers tonight, like normal out here. We're standing on where Landon Nobles was shot in the back. You know that, right? 3 times in the back. I was here that night.
You've been standing out here recording us for 30 minutes and nobody said
I've been
anything.
recording for 12 years and I've been arrested more than two dozen times by y'all.
I haven't said anything, they haven't said anything.
But you also haven't confirmed my First Amendment rights. Like, I'm asking you, am I going to have First Amendment rights or am I going to be retaliated against? And you're just giving me excuses about how you haven't done anything yet. But it has been, and I want to know how you are, because I haven't met you before. I want to know if you respect the law. You've already said you don't respect the state law, the Texas statute, and now are you telling me that you respect the First Amendment or don't? That's all I'm asking. Do you respect it?
What I'm telling you is I am not a medical personnel, and I don't have the same standard of care as a medic does. The standard of care that a medic has is different.
Do no harm, like the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm.
Well, it's more than that.
Okay.
It's a responsibility.
Yeah.
Once they have patient contact, they have a responsibility to do whatever it is that they're supposed to do.
Under the
to
law,
make sure-
but not outside the law.
to make sure that the patient is safe, whatever, right? I can't even begin to describe anything about medical stuff other than first aid stuff. So as far as that, I couldn't tell you.
What about the First Amendment part?
What about it? Everybody does it.
What part of The training says y'all should need to grab women by the throat. The training says grab women by the throat. Tell me about that part. Because that's what I have on video. That's what the other man had on video too.
So, what does that happen?
Is that okay? Is that something that you would file a grievance on, or is that just it's okay? Whatever cops do is okay, right?
Where does that happen?
It just happened where you're standing. Right. Yeah, Hoffman was standing right here. He didn't care. There was like 5 cops here. You got all the body cams of it.
Can I see the video?
Yeah, I just suggest you look at your body cam. My video's online. I don't have video on my phone. It's all online. I'm live streaming. You're live right now.
So, you're telling me something that happened that you have
Just now, yeah. This officer and the other officer that did the arrest.
You're telling me that you have something on video.
McCrae, did you grab the woman by the throat? I think McCrae was the one that grabbed her by the throat. He was on the left, I believe.
Think or you know?
Well, the live stream is for sure. Y'all should know. My job is not to tell y'all what y'all are doing wrong. Y'all are supposed to supervise yourselves. One of the 2 officers did it. And you're not going to question either, are you? Because it's not a problem, because it's okay with you.
All I'm hearing from you is, I think you did it.
I'm telling you, I know that they grabbed her by the throat, and you're trying to pass it off. You're trying to pass the buck off to me, but it's not my responsibility. But it's not my responsibility. You're the supervisor. You're the highest ranked officer downtown, right?
Yeah.
You're standing on the site where Landon Nobles was shot in the back and murdered, and you're giving me excuses. What would you do if we gave you excuses?
Okay.
You would arrest us.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the officer, the supervisor, do a report.
Check the body cam.
And then...
It might even be on this dash cam right here. She was right here.
And then we'll put in the report that I asked you if I could see the video, and you said no.
No. I'm telling you, yes, you can see the video if you'll take your dumb ass on your phone and go look it up, because it's not on my fucking phone, dumbass. It's on the goddamn internet. You understand? The clouds? You see the clouds? Okay. I told you it's on the internet.
Have a good day.
It's on Lizzardo Giganticus. It's my live stream for tonight. It's where you are. You can look up your stupid excuses online. But if you want people to grab y'all by the throat, you're doing exactly what causes that. People that don't uphold the law, the uniform, cause a problem for all officers. Because they see this and they go, look, shitheads. That guy standing me was yelling at the next to me filming. He was yelling at when he saw that. And your lack of supervision is not going to help. If somebody gets shot here tonight by the police, it will be you. It'll be you. Because you're standing on hallowed ground where Landon Noble was murdered. Yeah, you'll be the one doing the shooting, I'm sure. Get any phone numbers tonight, clown? Get any phone numbers tonight? Yeah, you got some phone numbers. You want my phone number? I got long hair. What do you like? What is it? You like scat play? What is it? I ain't want to talk to you. I'm tired of you cops. Good job, Popham. Great job. I'm just kidding. No supervision, absolutely none. So they're just gonna play it off. They don't want to be supervised by the people. I don't really care. I don't like to see women treated that way. Any of that. None of that was copacetic. Yeah, she was a white girl. Yeah, she might have been drunk. Or posit to say, a lot of people, I mean, if you've been to Dallas, you know. If you've been to Houston, you probably know. A lot of people get drugged. They put their drink down, go dance, come back to it, just turn around for a second at the bar, and someone slips what we used to call a Mickey. Now they call date drugs and Hypnol and stuff. And that's actually happened to me before at my bar where I knew all the employees. I was basically a part-time employee and everything. And it happened to me years and years ago. And you can't move, you can't walk. Like it's whatever it is. I got over it. I threw up. Throw up is good. Throwing up to get toxins out of your stomach so they don't keep absorbing through your stomach lining. But Ruggio's standing there dipping in uniform. He's got a big old dip in his mouth. He's a district rep. He's the one that likes to have the gloves on to beat people up. He's got the cowhide, pigskin gloves, whatever they are. Yeah, just hang out here. They don't want to be criticized, but they will be filmed. They don't want to supervise, They don't want to discipline. They just want to be roughshod in Austin, attacking women, attacking minorities, even attacking white girls. They could have got her an Uber. They ended up taking her to the hospital against her will. She's gonna have like a $5,000, $8,000 bill possibly, but she didn't want any of that care. It's also, you know, it's like slamming. It's like telephone slamming, where they can add services to you. It's against the law of the FCC, but when it comes to the hospital, they're given too much discretion. Her life was not in danger at the moment. They don't want to be criticized. I don't really care what they want. I'm not really interested. My prop's connecting my device. You know, that one cop, Cameron, that came up, he likes to hit on women all the time. He admitted he got phone numbers tonight. Like, you know, I'm just playing with them. I'm not gay. I just want to see what he'll say. Because, yeah, a lot of these cops are a mess. This cop here on the right says he's my friend or whatever, but I've seen him, Murray. I've seen him like being part of the abuse squad downtown Austin. Man, he's a dirty cop also. Try to act like the good cops, but then you're in with it. You can't just not participate in violence and crimes under color of law. You're a gang. You got to do what your gang tells you. It's almost 2 a.m., y'all. I'm kind of tired. My eyes are hurting. I've been on my computer working on videos. Dirty ass cops, they're always down here trying to find someone to fuck. They got wives and girlfriends, but they're always down here trying to find someone to fuck. And that's wrong. That's just wrong on so many levels. I don't even know where to start with that. The pickup line is, you ever fuck a cop? You know how many times I've heard women say that cops in bars told them that? It's just sick. It's just sick. And then we got Duster Hop strangling women, strangling his girlfriend even until she's unconscious, getting fired over it after doing sex videos on the police-issued cell phone, taking video. They played the video for the officers at his hearing, and he wanted to be put back in commander. He was assistant chief, got demoted, or he demoted himself to commander for getting a blowjob in his office in the downtown headquarters, while his wife was beating down the front door. He had his girlfriend in there while he was married, and then so he had to secretly, the news never covered this. This is the only time you're going to hear this. It's from me. The mainstream media did not cover that story at all, because they don't cover the police stories for the most part. That got hidden until he got caught with some other charges of sexual assault, strangulation, and finally that he was a fugitive. He destroyed evidence, deleted his social media accounts, went to his talked to his lawyer, went to his ex-wife's house to hide out from Air One. He was a fugitive, never went to jail. After doing all that, never was charged with anything. He just got fired, and I think they gave him money, retirement money also. So you can't hold police accountable. They just get a paid vacation, or they get a paid time out. He's probably down in Bastrop or working in some other police capacity. So the cops are mad at me now for giving them all that heck, but like, you know, that's why we have laws. If they're not going to obey the laws, then why have the laws? The laws say they have to treat people with respect. The laws say that they have to not hurt people. But they don't feel, oh, I am out of juice. I gotta recharge. Sorry, y'all. I mean, no, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta recharge.
Get your ass up! Get up! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Get up!
I'm going to confront the biggest bully of them all, which is that lieutenant. I don't even care what his name is. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm going to confront the biggest bully first, because he's in charge of all of them. He's responsible. With all that money and power comes responsibility. They think that no one was going to challenge him on anything. He can just sit back and suck up the money and watch women get strangled. That's the training. Your young daughter, your young son comes out here from UT, the cops are trained to strangle them. The cops are trained to beat them up, everything. There's some UT bros in the middle of the street they're looking at right now. They're kind of like jostling around a little bit. They're the UT bros. They look like high school, but the UT, it's just because I'm old. The cops are watching them intently on both sides of the road, but they'll probably leave them alone if it was my guess. So I tried to explain to the lieutenant that I'm a member of the press and that anybody distributing content is a member of the press, and he didn't seem to care or understand what I was saying. I tried to explain to him the Patient's Bill of Rights, refusing care, that he had to uphold the law. He said he doesn't care about those laws. He only cares about criminal law. So he doesn't really know the law. These cops don't even, I mean, we know that. Cops don't know the law. We know that, right? It's 2025. We're not going to pretend that the cops are obeying the law, right? That they are the law. Are we still pretending? Playing make-believe for you guys? For your friends and family that believe the cops can do no wrong, that not all cops are bad. I like that one. Not all cops are bad. But a majority of cops beat their wives and rape children and are involved in sex trafficking of children and adults. There's cops nationwide that are in do a rape, murder, cannibal cop. Oh, what that sound? Look up New York cannibal cop. It was all in the news. He had a nationwide network. They were spying and selling young ladies to kill. Don't flirt with cops. Dumb hoochie mamas. Don't flirt with cops. Don't be a badge bunny. What time is it, y'all?
Exactly. Tell them again. You're not going to get hands on me.
2-3 minutes till last call. I really wasn't planning on coming out here for very long, but they got me a little riled up by watching them abuse women like that. Good way to get me riled up is abuse people that are helpless. That woman couldn't have done anything to them or like to protect herself from them. they would have killed her if she tried. They made her go unconscious. I saw her pass out. And it wasn't the alcohol, I'm telling you. She passed out from stress, from trauma. She might have some underlying conditions. And the police have a duty, constitutional duty, under the fragile eggshell theory, to protect people and use the least invasive, minimal, no pain compliance, none of that, in order to affect whatever they're trying to do. If they're just trying to get her to medical, they didn't need to put her in pain. They weren't arresting her, so they didn't need to put her in pain. She wasn't suspected of any crimes that they mentioned. So they don't know if she has an underlying condition. They have to make sure that they don't injure people and kill them. The police don't seem to know that in Austin. I don't know where you are, but here they don't seem to know that. We've dealt with that a lot. The lieutenant's over there having a good time, being very animated, telling his stupid story. He's the cop in the middle there. He's the third cop from the left. Or the third cop to the right. However you say it, same thing. The Ruggio's over there talking with his gloves on. Ruggio's going to kill somebody. Some of these cops are going to kill somebody, and all that shit that I said is going to be true. And that's the sad thing about it. I don't want to be right. I just want people to be protected. But you end up having to be right because no one wants to listen. It's 2 a.m. People are starting to walk more in the street. Got something going on. I feel like something might happen tonight. I don't know. So when they move, we'll move here. Just let you know what's going down. Been doing a lot of legal work. Been winning a lot of my own cases. I barely got any cases left. I got a ticket by DPS and an arrest by UTPD. I've got no APD cases right now. I might pick up a case tonight. It's up to them. It's up to them. First thing you do is criticize them. Second thing you do is get retaliated against. Looks like Officer Smart, possibly, no. Bunch of bad cops on horses about to make their move. There's Bad Bunny and then there's Bad Piggies. Hear the noise? The music turned off. They're saying no selfies with the horses. They're saying no selfies. Saying no photography. Takes a picture anyway, you can't stop it. Now they're smiling because they know that they can't stop it. They're laughing. The way they told you no made it all worth the shot. You can't, like, Like my friend Brianna says, what's the point of having a cell phone with a camera if you can't use it? Why would they sell you something you can't use? I mean, it's a good point. It's a real good point. Cops rape women. She loves raping women, she said. Okay, good. People are just stupid. People are dumb. You know, you want to blame the cops for everything, but people are stupid. So where's the blame for a people? Like literally, they suck up to cops, and then they want to know. How come my friend got raped? Excuse me. How come my friend got raped?
Give me $1,000.
Oh boy, here we go. Girls are arguing a little bit. They're good. Everything's good. They made the roast guy run away. Poor roast guy. He's always like, hello, with an accent. It's another roast guy. So roses, chocolates, and newspapers are free from being ticketed. Also now busking with guitar music is free from being ticketed by police. Except for me, of course, when I play my music. My music is outlawed because it talks about police abuse, police murders, the shooting of our dogs by police. We're not allowed to talk about that. If it's about the police, it's not legal apparently, which is totally un-American. The most American thing you can do is criticize your government. That's the most patriotic thing you can do, besides filming, is to criticize. Filming is its own thing. You don't have to criticize the film. You can do it any way you want. You film any way you want. Hello. When are the cops going to move? When are the cops going to make their move? Maybe they won't make any moves. Maybe they're just scared to move tonight. There's some cops walking this way. They're not going nowhere, I don't think. 3 or 4 cops over there. I'm reminiscent of the time that Cameron Caldwell pepper sprayed a man, OC sprayed a man in a confined space in handcuffs in the paddy wagon, closed the door and left him. And when that was reviewed, I think it was Peaceful Streets Project that was filming. I don't remember if I was there that night or not, but I believe I was. And 2 sergeants got demoted to corporal, got a full rank demotion, and Cameron Caldwell got a 45-day suspension because the supervisors weren't supervising, and they okayed the response without medical attention, and to put the person in confined space when they couldn't breathe could have killed them, and that was a violation. They could have killed somebody with some OC spray. How much power does it take to press a little bitty can of a chemical asphyxiant on somebody, handcuff them, put them in the in a car. How much to push that little spray can is all it took, and you can kill somebody. Just as easy as a gun. They call it less lethal or not non-lethal, but they're definitely lethal in the hands of the wrong cop. The wrong cops have fried people in Austin with their tasers, just fried them to death. I've seen them kick an unconscious black man in the head who was in handcuffs. APD. Look up the I don't know. Look up the park. There's a naked man in the park. Look that up on my YouTube channel. We filmed that and released it. Gave it to the mainstream media, and nobody covered it. Talked to Austin Sanders of the Chronicle. He didn't cover it. He said he would look into it. He never did anything. The media in this town is worthless. All these people that call themselves free press, they're not free. They're paid press. I'm working for free tonight. I usually work for free. Sometimes I get paid as a stringer to media, like today. I took some weather photos of the fog this morning. I'm going to get paid. I haven't gotten paid yet, but it was downloaded by mainstream media as B-roll of weather. So it puts me as a weatherman. Cops are over here now. They're closer in. They're looking at some people across the street. I don't see nothing going on over here. Let's move around a little bit. Hello. Having some technical issues with my little micro tripod here. I like this little micro tripod. Little bendy. What do they call them? Like a grip pod. Horses are going this way. There we go. Some horses. They left a bunch of horse shit in the road there already. So they're gonna clear out the streets, even though those trucks are still down there, so the road will continue to be blocked. But they'll say it's open to traffic. Until those giant trucks move on this one-way street, no one can come down here. Yeah, sorry. Even though Netra says a two-way, they can open that, but like most people come from 35, and that's how people know to come here. It's an exit on Interstate 35. So until those trucks move, it's not totally open. And I don't know when the city's gonna have people to do that. Those people usually don't work this late. It's like Streets and Bridges with the big orange trucks. There's a lot of horse shit out here, actually. Dropped them the riding crops. I'm gonna go give them the riding crop. They always drop those. It's their whip. Why'd they drop the riding crop? officer gave it back to them. Guess he didn't want to take it home and use it for his play dates. Now they're 5 or 6 across, going in a big wing formation, flying wing formation, and they can clear almost the entire middle of the street that way. They also run people over faster, less maneuverability. So if you're in the middle of the street, you don't see them coming, and then they're in the middle and they run you down, then they can't maneuver in that big wing. If they were double file or single file, they could maneuver. They could steer. Here they come.
Hey,
What's this?
I'm a bad.
No, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm filming the cops, dumbass.
I don't give a fuck, dumbass.
I know. Don't get run over. Here they come. M&M looking guy wants to talk to me. Get it. Coming. Shoving people, kicking them. You just got kicked by a cop. Look, kicking. So they don't want you touching a horse, but they kick people. She's kicking them in the back with their boots. So they can touch us, but we can't touch them. People just want to pet the horse. They just want to pet the horse like a doggy. Oh, she just shoved him. You all right, man? That's crazy. People don't want to hear that they've been just kicked by a cop. A bunch of cops over there. Stand over here. Got like 2 rookies, 3 rookies maybe over here. A really tall rookie. They like to get these really big guys to make them feel stronger. That's why they use the horses. It's a force multiplier, they say. Where are they going? As the cops are all in the middle of the street, they're telling nobody to be in the street. Kind of like counterproductive.
Off the street and get on the sidewalk. This street is opening to traffic. Horses! What the fuck? August called.
Authority. Look at all the roads within the street. Security guards taking video from the cops.
Bro, they was playing.
Rugio's in the mix. So they force people on the sidewalk, which causes conflict because they're the aggressor, and then they want to know why there's fighting because you guys are here.
I got some money. Follow me on Instagram at highestprincehads. It's love y'all.
All right, have a good night. She's trying to tell me I couldn't film her without money, and then she's trying to self-promote. Make up your mind. You ain't famous. Nobody wants to be P. Diddy nowadays. Nobody. All these bad cops over here, though.
Get out of the street, move to the sidewalk. This street is opening to traffic.
All these bad cops over here, though. Pull it down, girl. Pull it down. And don't flirt with those cops. They'll rape you in a minute.
I like cops.
I know. That's why we don't think you're that smart. The cops are bad.
Don't matter, put it on. Look, there's actually, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck? Put your shit on.
Yeah, take care of your girl. I like it when the girls take care of each other. Cause that's all y'all got is each other. Guys will let you walk around like that all night. You're a good friend. You're a good friend. All right.
You went that way? Bro, I'm not. Is she fighting? Is she?
She's like, she ain't even 21. She's down here with her ass hanging out, flirting with cops. Like, she has no idea. No idea what she's getting into.
I just told you that.
No idea. I mean, it's a wardrobe malfunction, but when you're drunk, you don't want to hear it. You're like, I don't care, I don't care. But like, don't you feel that your butt's getting cold? I guess I'm old. Don't worry about me. I just worry about people's kids and worry about people's rights. That same cop is going up that way now. The same cop she flirted with is walking up that way. He's a big old 250 pound, 6'3" perp. Can I say he's a perp? I get that feeling. He didn't tell her to pull her dress down. He didn't give her any respect. Fuck the police. I'm not going to be licking their boots. This is the After Hours Club. One of them. There's like 2 or 3 After Hours clubs. At least 3. There used to be a scratch bar where they would scratch records. So now more people are over there flirting with the cops, kissing the cop's ass. But at least he's distracted from chasing that woman up there, wherever she went. She's safe. I was worried he was going to get her phone number, you know, whatever. Whatever, you know. Anything can happen on 6th Street. Trust me. It's not any safer in New Orleans. I hear some noise. People getting loud a little bit. That ain't illegal. Actually, fighting's not illegal in Texas under the mutual combat laws. Police have actually said that. So that they flip-flop. Sometimes they say it. Most of the time, they just arrest you. So is it legal or not? Is it legal or not? It's illegal to jump someone from behind, and it should be. That's a punk move. Jump someone from behind. But here they come. Here they come. Some women sitting there. Almost got stepped on by a horse. It's kind of their goal. Here they come.
This is the Austin Police Department. Pictures and observation of traffic. For your safety, please move off the roadway and onto the sidewalk. This is the Austin Police Department.
Drunk girl's back. Well, these cops went that way to go arrest somebody.
Look at that. I knew you were going into.
They're out going somewhere. They're out going somewhere in kind of a hurry.
Look, I see you. I see you right now. I see you right now. Where? Where are you? I'm right here.
Drunk girl's in the street. Her skirt's up again. She looks underage to me. She's probably like 20, 19. (925-3). Looking like he's got his seatbelt on with the female officer. License or LP is 1409052. Exempt. Marked Ford Explorer SUV. There she goes walking in the street. 2 cops. Skirt up. Have a good night. Still got her skirt up in the back. One of these rapist cops is gonna snatch her up. She's not careful. Says, "I love the cops." You know. See how that works out. Here's my deaf friend. Campbell's over here. He's got her cell phone. Campbell's probably the wrong cop to be talking to her.
Shit.
He's Reggio with his leather gloves, his pigskin gloves he beats people with. Yeah, for real. With the lieutenant. They're friends, they're buddies. One of the bad cops and the lieutenant are buddies. That tells you everything you need to know.
If you have insurance, you have insurance. I got insurance, so I'm not worried. I get a new phone every time I lose mine.
Take care of your friend. Went that way.
We gotta follow. We gotta go Tom.
Good, good. She left. Good, with her friend.
We have to walk all the way. Well, they're like, come on now. Just stay on safe.
Going somewhere. These cops are going somewhere. Let's see where they're going.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but you keep saying
Pull it down, girl.
it's not.
Drunk is not hot. I'm sorry. Drunk and belligerent is not hot. Somebody's daughter there. There's a security guard just walking down through the middle of the street. The barricades are up already. Walking down the middle of the street. The barricades just went up. I mean, just got put up. Put to the side, whatever you call it. Shit. Semantics. We're up on 7th and what is this? Trinity and 7th. Across the street there is St. David's Church, which has a Trinity Center on the corner, which provides services for people on the streets. Different services. I'm hearing something over there. I don't know if gunshots or muffler or what. Oh, that thing's loud too. Somebody needs a muffler. Scooter down. So this is the interesting time of the night where people realize they got boots on their cars because they didn't pay for a parking lot. They got towed because they didn't know that APD tows like 75 cars every weekend night on 6th Street. So you gotta carefully read the sign. This is all blocked off. From the police vehicles. Here's Caritas of Austin. It's like a soup kitchen. They also help my friend get housing. They do all sorts of services. The Austin Resource for the Homeless, Resource Center for the Homeless, Arch. It's run by a bad company, Urban Alchemy. They're a bad company out of Sacramento, California. They're known to be abusive, to be white supremacists, whatnot. The city dumps millions of dollars into bad nonprofits just to cover their face. They don't care about the actual people, the actual law. They just cover their face. A lot of these orgs are trafficking women. They're doing human trafficking. Salvation Army's been accused of it. I could go on and on of the groups that are accused of it. There's a food court. Lots of food over here. There we go. Guys sitting in the crosswalk, parked in the crosswalk. Ooh, there's been some art up in here. Someone's been working on some sketching. I like it. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it looks pretty cool. There's a police helicopter overhead. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just went over down 35 corridor. There's gonna be drones. There's gonna be a lot of drone police watch. It's about to come out. Y'all look great tonight. So, yeah, there's going to be lots of drone police. Lots. Prepare yourselves for the robot wars of the future. Here's another after-hours bar. Space 7. Oh, there she is again. Hey girl, pull it down in the back. Go home, please. Poor drunk girl, flirting with cops. She ain't gonna make it very long. She doesn't have any survival instinct, I guess. Well, here's where the cops went, over here. They're in this parking lot. They sit there. They like to go over here to this parking lot over here too, as you've seen in our live videos over and over. They're just sitting in the parking lot. They probably have somebody under arrest somewhere. Will any other news outlet give you the happenings of the police at night? I don't think so. Laughing. I think I see Pieroni over there. There we go. We got someone under arrest right there. Looks possibly be a Hispanic male, short, 5 foot or so. Looks like Ricaldi over there. Bad cop. Person's trying to sit down because they're tired. That's the people walking the street over here. The cops aren't going to do anything to them. But they'll come after filmers for being in the street. Call these mean mugging all these guys. They're mean mugging them, but they're not telling them to get out of the street. There's a car coming and everything. They're not telling them to get out of the street. They're not arresting people, not ticketing people. Oh, now they have to get out of the street. That's what they call it out the cops. So you only have to get out of the street if you're calling out the cops. If you're criticizing the police, then you're up to enforcement. Super great. So they didn't tell him to get out of the street because those people aren't criticizing the police. Just to let you see what the difference is. Walking right down the middle of the street, blocking the whole street of Sabine. Be doing an immigration arrest for all I know. Man, a Spanish speaker. The state governor has said go. This governor has said go get Mexicans. Been saying that for years. So APD's working with immigration to arrest and deport Mexican Americans. Or undocumented. Even DACA's up for grabs by Trump. So people of color like me are not safe in Texas, even though we were here first. There's belongings over here on the top of this police car. Detective level. Another police car. 9250. Checking out the scene. Driving off. Police car went by. Unmarked gray. Charcoal. Kinda neat 2 cameras going over here today. Another disadvantage is solo cop watching. We're in a dark spot over here on Sabine, right across from APD headquarters. A lot of people, I feel, get disappeared in this area and taken to the parking garage. I've heard that people get abused in the parking garage by the police. But that's just secondhand accounts. Looks like Peroni right there, standing in the back of the vehicle. I don't know, it's a skinhead cop. We get this pedicab driver going the wrong way down the road. It's a one-way, no big deal. The cops know very well it's a one-way because they go down this one way to get to their headquarters all the time. All the cops know this road. He's putting his pants back on, his sweatpants. He's got shorts underneath. He's putting the man's pants on. Ricaldi's used to taking pants off. Another pedicabber going the wrong way down the middle of the street. .089's pulling up. Pulling out. Going to the headquarters probably. It's Peroni, he's searching him. I'm pretty sure it's Peroni, but I can't see. It looks like Peroni to me. Pieroni, the one that arrested me for playing music. Again, people on the streets, no problem. More of the scene here. Illegal piggyback. Just kidding. There's a law for everything. Pironi's searching him for arrest. For sure. Stupid Ricaldi. He likes underage girls, taking them into bars. After Hours Club. The first one we showed you, he was taking some underage girls to the back door, bypassing security. He was in plain clothes. He was on date night. We caught him doing that. Unless that was his little sister, I wouldn't put it by these cops. So they got him in the car now. So I'm gonna take off. Nothing I can do anymore. I could film just to make empty content, but I told Ricaldi he's number one. He kept waving at me. But yeah, they're over here at this parking lot, as usual. Yeah, we actually haven't been down here in like a few weeks, it seems. We've been taking it easy for legal campaigns that we're working on, that I'm working on by myself with some lawyers, but for the most part, my legal aides have ghosted because people aren't reliable. Well, there was a police car here with lights on a second ago. Now that I come over, they're all gone. Oh, there he is. He's in the parking lot still. He's rolling out now. They're after these people, young people that are hanging out afterwards, not driving, they're just hanging out in the parking lot. It's not allowed. Hanging out in the parking lot is not allowed. There he goes. He's rolling out. 6118's waving. He got the number one symbol too. 6118. LP starts with 133. Marked SUV. Go down here. I like to take the space where they were oppressing and make it a free zone. So we got some people hanging out. I smell a little weed. I see some people that are on the streets that I know. I've been down here for years. You get to know faces. I'm not so good with names as I am with faces. You still got that arrest over there. Man's under arrest. There's more cops have shown up. I don't know why they got so many cops over there. Hope they got a good reason to arrest that person, because they were in the dark. The most disgusting toilet in all of Austin. Disgusting. The whole place is disgusting. Let's see if I can get some light on this situation. Yeah, look at this. Terrible, 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 terrible. Downtown Austin Alliance, welcome to Austin. This is what they do. It's the worst. The worst. You don't want to go to those bathrooms, trust me. This is their little water thingy. Disgusting. There's the creek, disgusting creek, Waller Creek. Totally disgusting. Cops are everywhere, justice is nowhere. Back at that scene, there's 4 cops over here now, 4 cop cars. I don't know why you need so many cops standing around talking, trying to fabricate probable cause, trying to come up with this illegal story. But you notice all these people in the street walking? Doesn't matter.
Most of those chicks like know that. Like,
Happy New Year, man. Got more construction over here, it looks like. This used to be like a noodle bar and a sushi Indian restaurant, yeah. So I don't know what's going on over here. Something's going on. Got APD over here on the left with the lights on. I don't see that anything's going on. They got a couple units up here with their lights on, a couple blocks away from each other on the same side of the street, looking suspicious. Smell antifreeze. Someone's car might be overheating. Ooh, this thing is tore up. Oh, I used to love this restaurant. The Sun and the Moon, I think it was. Luna del Sol. Old 6th Street, new 6th Street, they say. They're not gonna make no money here. People don't want to pay for nothing no more. They just go to the corporate people. Go to Mervin's, go to Whataburger. People don't know how to cook. If you know how to cook, you'll have more control over what people are feeding you. That's all I'm saying. I have a garden. I'm going to be gardening a lot next year in the spring. We got the greenhouse up. We're ready to start sprouting. And we're going to be feeding ourselves as much as possible. Found a farmer in the country. Had some organic fed hens that were laying organic eggs, high nutritious eggs. He makes his own organic chicken feed because most of it contains dioxin and other chemicals. And his eggs were $10 a dozen. So expensive.
I'm fine, y'all. I got balance. Just put my shit in
Y'all can find me out here any weekend, bro.
Any weekend he's out here playing music. But the cops aren't messing with him like they arrested me for playing music. They said you can't play music after 10:30 p.m. or we'll ticket you. And then they arrested me when they said they were going to ticket me. And then it was dismissed. Case was dismissed.
What are you talking about?
It's a little hand cart they use to move the food trailer. That'll work. A lot of manual labor running a food trailer out here. So you notice Ropolo's here. It's got all this ammonia discharge out the front door. They just sprayed all the ammonia down. It's going to go into the creek. It's against the law. It's against the law. Against state, federal, and local ordinance. Illegal discharge from a property. So there's the cop over there. What he's doing. Looks like there might be two of them. They're up to something, no doubt. They're too slow though. There's some more discharge coming out of Moose Knuckle. Squeegee in and out. Here's some discharge coming out of Jackalope. It's the bar ice that contains glass and trash and stuff sometimes. Everybody just dumps on the ground. And as you can see, the street is just filthy. Filthy. You can't power wash this stuff. That's the guy that attacked me. Big monster. That's the guy that attacked me right there. Yeah. Pinchi maricon, see.
Hey! Yo!
Hey, what's his name?
Fat Boy.
Fat Boy, yeah, he attacked me. Fuck him. Hey, Fat Boy. That's what I thought. Give your venereal diseases to everybody, you piece of shit. Yeah, that guy attacked me right here, broke my camera equipment right in front of the cops, and they laughed. And then Carter, last weekend, Carter was asking me what happened to my gimbal, and I tried to explain that, like, what just happened, and he said, well, you should file a complaint. I'm like, they wouldn't take the complaint. I tried to file the complaint. With the officers there, was like 7, 8 cops right there that watched it. They didn't want no part of accountability, because the police the police don't want to be held accountable. Think about it. If you were a bad cop, would you want to be held accountable? If you had been held unaccountable for all the crimes you'd done, all the rapes, all the murders, everything you'd done, selling drugs, selling prostitution rings, cannibal murders, all of it, whatever it is, would you want to be held accountable? Or would you want to continue to do what you do and getting away with it and laugh all the way to the bank? Ha ha ha, I'm a cop. What would you do? And then that guy, that bouncer, 400-pound bouncer there, he attacked me because I was telling them the cops, he was saying the cops that had arrested me were good cops. I was telling them they've arrested me and they're bad cops. Arrested me for different things, mostly for playing music about the cops, murders, and he's telling me they're good cops, and he attacked me. I cussed him out a lot. I'm not going to say I didn't cuss him out a lot. I'm not going to say I just didn't cuss him out just now. Tell him he's number one. But, whatever. You can't criticize the police. You can't criticize the bootlickers. Hey, man. Who can you criticize then? Who the fuck can you criticize? Criticize yourself? Is that all we got? Is self-criticism? We got to look in the mirror and criticize ourselves all the time and let the cops get away with murder? I don't commit crimes. You probably don't commit crimes. Anything like what the police do. You just grab little women by the neck. You slam people to the ground from behind. You assault people? Probably not. I know I don't. So what's with all this bootlicking?
Nobody.
3 drunken scooters on the ground. Passed out. Scooter alert. This thing, Michelada's Cantina and Cafe and Cantina. I don't think that thing exists unless they're talking about the food trailers here. This is where the cop at the beginning of the video was illegally parked. He was going to halal food. Gyro shawarma. I like that. I like halal. I like all that. I just don't like cops breaking the laws. You see, this guy's in a parking spot, so he's good. The cop was not in a parking spot. He was outside the parking spot in the lane of traffic without his emergency lights on, just to pick up some food, just to go shopping on the clock. You know, you need to park your ass just like anybody else and walk your fat ass over there. Believe me, we're just trying to keep you from having a heart attack from being lazy cops. We're sitting there and getting fat, getting pig spread in your polyester uniforms in the heat. You guys need to you guys need to get some exercise. Get off your asses, do a little exercise. You know how it goes. Y'all know how this goes.
I just pee right now. It's always when people are peeing.
She was behind the dumpster. Oh my god.
Oh. Tell me what you wrote.
Blue mouse.
What?
I thought that was you.
Whoa.
Okay, you gotta share yours
She wants
now.
you to read to her. The ride share's coming.
This is my friend Lizard King. He's the leader.
Lizard King.
He's the leader
The
of.
Lizard King.
The Lizard King
The Lizard
from
King.
Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
Do you know Brittany Murphy?
She's talking about Uptown Girls.
Uptown Girls. Swinging door.
Billy Joel, Uptown Girls.
Uptown
Different.
Girls. You've never seen the movie?
Different, yeah. No,
Okay, so the
I'm
movie,
out of
he's
touch.
talking about the song. Okay, so
I'm
the
talking
movie,
about the
Dakota
song.
Fanning's like, it's a swinging door, and then her nanny gets hit in the face.
Like
I want to.
2001.
There is
I'm
a
out of
seed
touch, I guess.
on a mountain.
Sorry.
on a ridge,
She
in
calls
a
this
mountain.
guy the Lizard
So the
King.
pilots
wow,
have their
okay.
draw on your
Like Jim Morris.
Like Jim Morrison.
and we count.
Yeah, kind of like Jim Morrison.
This guy is the leader of Cop Watch.
Yeah,
This is why I
cop
walks around with a camera.
Really?
Yeah.
He makes sure cops don't fuck up.
Cop, there's like a little 100-pound girl about your size, maybe a little less. They grabbed her by the throat.
The cops
They didn't arrest her because they wanted to get her in an ambulance, I guess. But they were doing wrist flexes on her. Her top was up. They wouldn't pull her top down, and like, yeah, they right there on 6th and Trinity tonight. Yeah. Tonight. So I told the lieutenant, there was a lieutenant on staff, and he's like, he wouldn't tell me. He said, well, I'm not responsible for what happens with medical or something. I said, it's the law. Like, you can refuse care. It's a state law. It's like, that's not criminal law, so I don't care. They have to follow all the law. I said, so about the training with the choking women, is that okay? He wouldn't comment. So I said, well, I was just checking to see where you are. Yeah. He was bullshitting
Well,
me.
you're doing a good service out there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
And Blue Mouth's a good guy. It's good seeing you, Blue Mouth. Yeah, he's an artist. I got to go check up on a witness. But we'll see you around, man. All right, you too.
Bye, Lizard King.
Bye, y'all.
I'm
Remember
so glad
Brittany
you
Murphy?
got.
Okay.
Swinging door.
I'm glad you got that on film, bro.
Yeah, man. It was live. And then the lieutenant's like, can I see it? I'm like, yeah, it's on fucking line. He's like, you're freezing. You said, no, I can't see it. I'm like, you're dumbass. I start cussing at him. You're dumbass. You fucking dumbass on my fucking YouTube channel. They know my YouTube channel.
Oh,
And
sure.
so, but I said, it's not my responsibility to supervise y'all. Y'all are, I'm telling you, you're not doing it. You know? The only thing was, hey, were you on 6th Street like the other night or last night with like a tent thing on wheels?
No.
You guys
Okay.
have a great night.
All right.
It was good to meet
Night.
you.
I thought you had your thing.
Thank you for your poem.
Read it to her. She wanted Greek.
It's going to be
I
different.
did. I did want the Greek.
It's in there. I put it in there.
Thank you for sharing.
Alright, I gotta get to someone before someone else does,
Okay.
or else it might be dangerous.
Good luck with it, man. All right. We'll see you around, all right?
I can't believe they just want to be in 20.
Yeah, so that's Blue Mouse. He's a friend of mine from Ruta Maya, actually. Not from the streets, from Ruta Maya. He's on the streets now. A lot of times he sets up a portable home on a trailer where he can just pop it up and go to sleep. So if the cops tell him to move, he just moves, does it somewhere else. He's very creative. He's an artist. He's had his issues, but now he's doing good.